Hi guys! Today I want to show you something that should become an ongoing series on my channel, and that is Indiebox. Now, before you guys do anything, let me just tell you that I am not being paid for this, and these things are not coming in free. I am a regular subscriber to Indiebox, and I subscribed to them when I went to PAX. They had a booth over there, and I checked them out, and really I was just blown away by their product. So I decided that this is something that I want to subscribe to, and something that I want to share with you guys. So in more ways than one, I will show you in just a bit, and no, don't get any dirty thoughts. Because I've been noticing that on some of my favorite channels, they are getting Indiebox games and they are covering them. And they seem to be the same ones, but they're not really saying that they're getting paid for it, but at least one of them has said that he's getting them for free. And so I know that, what was that other service? Loot Crate. I know that Loot Crate does that as well. They'll go ahead and send their boxes to popular YouTubers, so that way they'll go ahead and cover them. And of course, when they cover them, that's beneficial for both sides of the equation. But anyways, I just want to let you know that, of course, I will go ahead and disclose it to you anytime that I get any sort of paid content, which I'll say right now on my channel, it hasn't happened yet. But if it ever does happen, I'm going to come clean with it to you guys. I'm going to put it up front. I'm not going to hide it anywhere. So I'll go ahead and post proof. I am not getting paid for this. In fact, I paid for the subscription, and it's a 6-month subscription that I got at a little bit of a discount since I got it from them directly. They're on the show floor. Including these, I got a little bit of a discount on them. But again, that was the discount that anybody would have gotten there at PAX. I actually know what's in here because they had a few display units on the show floor. But and they also had some free-to-play games, so that's why I chose these two in particular. They had 4 of them on the show floor as far as I can remember. But I played them, and these are the ones that I like the most. Now, the first one we have here is Super Win the Game. Now, the first thing that you'll notice is that it is mimicking the Super NES style of box art, and I love that. I think that that was just such a good idea that they did. Even the back part of it, it looks like, you know, the old style, and of course they intentionally put it in the horizontal perspective. I also didn't know when I got this that it's part of a limited edition, so I got number 148 of 1250. And I played some of this on the show floor, and it was just incredible. You'll see right here that the edges of the screen kind of have like this little curved part right here where like your character and the objects, they do kind of curve around there as if it's almost like a smoothed edge right there. Some of you who have played games like this on a CRT television will remember that they did have curves on the edges, and this thing, it is just, it's so retro that those curved edges, it's not just an overlay, it does work. Like the pixels and everything, they do round out when you're moving the screen. Not only that, the character himself, when you're jumping and everything, he kind of leaves that little bit of, I think it's called burn-in, where like a little bit of the character is still left behind, so he kind of has a little bit of a glow to him. And this thing, it was just such a joy to play, and it's so self-aware that it's a retro game. Because, I mean, look at this when it's describing it. It's, the fun never ends with Super Win the Game. Do the thing. Get the stuff. Win the game. It's just so self-aware that it's this old-school adventure platformer type game. I think it's going to be just great. Also, here's where I'm really going to be sharing these games with you. This game comes with a Steam key. Now, this Steam key, it is unused. I do not have a Steam account. I've never had one, and I don't plan on getting one because it's just no real use to me because, really, I mean, I just don't do a lot of PC gaming. So anytime that I have something like this on here and it does have a Steam key, then I will go ahead and give it to you guys. One lucky viewer out there will be able to get the Steam key and then, you know, have a free game. But anyways, the only thing that I ask is go ahead and just make a comment and tell me what you thought about the game. I don't know, I think that's a fair deal. But anyways, so I hope that one of you guys can go ahead and get this and tell me what you think about this game. But again, I just don't have a Steam account. It's nothing against Steam. I'm not boycotting them. I'm not pissed off at them or anything. Really, I just don't have a Steam account, and there's not really any reason for me to get one right now. I prefer to do my gaming on either the original consoles or with emulation, even though I know that makes me a walking contradiction. Either way, one of you guys will get this game. Alright, let's go ahead and open this. Packaging is pretty tough. Alrighty. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, when I got this, and also the people who were already subscribed and they got in the mail, they also got a Super NES controller. And that's really cool that they actually have like a Super Win the Game branded Super NES controller. Of course it's not official Nintendo, duh, but it almost has, I would say, build quality that's almost on par. The D-pad feels a little bit too thick, but otherwise it seems like it's pretty good quality. Unfortunately though, I actually have one of these controllers I did buy a long time ago. I bought it downtown at this little Asian electronics store, and I think I paid like $4 for it. So I know that this isn't terribly expensive, but I like the thought that they put into it. I like that. Anyways, let's see what's in the box. Ugh, and I just ruined it right now. Shoot, bent the whole thing. Oh well. First thing that I pull out is a cleaning cloth, which is also some sort of an overworld map. Now, the cool thing about that is that I like that they included an overworld map that's on cloth, because I think that that has actually been done in another adventure game or like RPG. I think it was in maybe Ultima. I don't know, there was some game that included a cloth map and like coins and that sort of thing. I think it was Ultima. Anyways, though, that's really cool. That's very thoughtful. And plus, that's very cheap. I mean, of course, cleaning cloths are a dime a dozen, so that was really cool for them to do. Super Win the Game sticker. Alright. Indiebox sticker. Right here we have 3D glasses. I guess they're trying to go for the whole 3D thing that they also did in, I mean, back then it was done in, I think it was Rad Racer. And I'm sure there's probably some other game that did that, but it's a nice little gimmick. I like that. Nice little throwback. Let's see what else we have here. Come on. Ooh, a soundtrack. Now, here you go. This is the CRT television screens I was talking about, where they have like the rounded edges, and CRT stands for cathode ray tube, I think. Either way, just like the old school televisions with scan lines and everything. I don't know, I really like that. I think that like just about every box that they go ahead and put out, it does include the soundtrack. Oh, and here's the game itself. Kind of got a little bit loose in the case right there. And it even is in a Super NES looking little card. This is an actual card. And I think that it pops out. I hope I don't break it. There you go. It pops out, and then it's a flash drive. So you put this into your computer, and then it will go ahead and run it. And I think that all of their games run on Linux, Mac, and PC. So I think it has pretty much everyone covered. But anyways, that's really cool. And I say all this because I actually learned it straight from the horse's mouth. When I was there, I got to chat with the guys behind Indiebox, and they're all super nice. They're all really good people, and they were very helpful. I mean, again, ooh, it's magnetic. I didn't think that. Yeah, little magnets right there. That's really cool. Anyways, though, they're all very nice people, and they were very helpful, even though the Wi-Fi there at PAX was not very helpful when we were trying to sign me up for it. But either way, it was really, really nice to meet those guys. And, okay. This is kind of an instruction manual, but I don't know, there's not too many instructions. A lot of them are like ads and stuff. But, oh well. Oh, cool. So yeah, this one, you do use it, but, and that reminds me of there at the booth. I don't think I used those two top buttons either. There you see Windows, Mac, Linux. Really cool. Very cool stuff. And they didn't have Mousecraft that you could play there, but they did have Steam World Dig. And to be honest, I played that. I did not like that game. They had the games there for sale as well, so that's why I got these ones, since I wouldn't be getting them through the subscription service since I was not an earlier subscriber. So these are ones that have already gone out to other people who had already subscribed to it, you know. And so I was able to get a little bit of a discount on them since it was there on the show floor, but these are really the ones that really caught my attention. That Digger game, it really didn't really light my fire. I think also, God, there was that Rogue game, I think it's Rogue Legacy maybe? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but either way, they had that game there, and that one I didn't really like it either. It just didn't stick with me. Anyways, yeah, and that's it. Nothing else in that box. Now the next one, Luftrausers. I played this one there, and I had a blast. This thing has won numerous awards. It's even won some people's Game of the Year list, and it was just a phenomenal game to play there. I can't wait to play this thing. And unfortunately, though, it doesn't have a Steam code on there, at least not on the outside. But again, if any of these games have Steam codes, I will go ahead and just give it to you guys, because like I said, I don't have an account, and I don't plan on getting one anytime soon. But, alright, let's see. I love that this thing is done like completely World War II style, and you'll see, like I said, I know what these boxes contain, but I think you guys will like them too. Alright, get that plastic out of the way. Alright, oh, this thing looks great. I like the job that they've done with boxing these things. They look really good. I'm going to try to take it apart from the bottom. Maybe that won't damage the box so much. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, issue 1, newsletter. It's just for upcoming stuff. Oh well, that's pretty cool. Luftrausers instruction manual. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this. And part of their whole thing is that they're trying to bring back the box. That's like their motto. I guess they kind of like struck the same note that I have, that they're kind of thinking on my whole perspective that I really do miss the box. I like buying stuff, you know, as far as like the physical copy of it. I'm not really too much of a digital guy. But either way, so this is right up my alley. This is what I'm looking for. A lot of the digital games I have played, I wish that they did get a Steam Box release. I mean, not Steam Box, Indiebox. God. Anyways, so here's one of their little bonus items, and this is a little plane that you could put together. I guess we'll try to put that together in just a bit. They also include, ooh, an Indiebox sticker that has the little Luftrausers guys on there. Here's a Luftrausers soundtrack. Very cool. Luftrausers game. And again, just the same thing. Take this out. Try not to break it. Yeah, and then there you go. The USB thing. What's this on here? Oh, a Steam key. Okay. One of you lucky guys will get that right there. Alright. Oh, and directions on how to open it. Wow. Okay. I like these cases. This was a brilliant, brilliant idea. Whoever came up with this. Good idea, guys. Alright, Luftrausers metal. That's really cool. How do we open this? Here we go. Yeah, that's just the background. Wow, this is actually, like, metal. I thought that, because they had, like, the unboxings of, like, those different games that you could try out, they had them on display, like, kind of like in a picture frame. You know, they had them just right there on the wall with, like, all the stuff that comes with it. And with this, I had thought that it was plastic, but no, it actually is metal. Wow. And then there's a little pin right there. That is cool. That is better than I thought, because when I saw it on there, I was like, oh, geez, that's just a gimmick, just a little decoration. But, I mean, yeah, it is still just a decoration. I'm not going to be walking around with this damn thing on. But that's really cool. That actually looks really awesome. It looks like they actually put some effort into it. Oh, one last thing. Oh, cool, cool. An iron-on Luftrausers emblem. That looks cool. That is a good little logo right there. Wow, they did a good job on this one. So yeah, out of the two winners, well, I was gonna say that out of these two right here, who would I declare the winner as far as like the better box? I don't know. I'm really impressed with Luftrausers, but at the same time, the other one included a little Super NES controller. But oh well, I like them both. And the other ones, I think those two that I didn't get for that Steam Digger game or whatever, that one included like I think it was a deck of playing cards or something. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't have a little propeller, it's just a little gravity plane. Let's take this out carefully, and then we will build it. Alright. Take out these little mini styrofoam pieces. Trying to be delicate. Remember, kids, ask an adult to help you. I'm kidding. Alright. This part goes like that. Ah, come on. Aw, doesn't feel like it's big enough. Okay, we got that there. This right here, and this is a fun game. I was really surprised because I really didn't expect an indie game to be so good that it would warrant like an actual box release. But with these games, I think when I was speaking to those guys, they actually go through a lot of scrutinizing to make sure that a good game actually gets on there. I think it needs to have a Metacritic score of like an 8 or something. I forgot what exactly their criteria is, but they don't just go with anything and then, you know, just pick whoever wants to do an indie box and then they're able to buy their way in or anything, at least not that I could tell, but they were telling me that there actually is a scrutinizing process, and at least originally they were having to go to different game designers and ask like, hey, we're doing this indie box thing, will you please let us do this for your game? You know, we could do this as a partnership. And so that's apparently what they were doing originally, and but I guess nowadays they're just a little bit more popular, they have a little bit more exposure, and I guess there's game designers that actually go to them now. So that's actually really interesting. It was really fun to speak to them and then find out how they actually get this done. And here's the plane. The tail is a little wobbly, but it'll do. I think something broke. Alright. Either way, that's all that I have for today. I hope that you guys like this thing. Like I said, this is not paid content. I'm not being paid a dime. These are not free. I am just a regular subscriber. And in fact, you know what? When I was subscribing to them, it was not until the very end, once I had actually had my credit card info go out and, you know, everything was cool with my payment, that then I finally went ahead and told them, like, oh, by the way, I have a YouTube channel and I'm going to be covering your products. And then so they were happy. I mean, they weren't really afraid or anything. So I don't know. Since I'm not getting paid and these aren't free, I'll let you guys know if their boxes are a steaming pile of you know what. But if not, I think that they're going to be, it's going to be a really good product that comes in. I hope you guys like it too. Bye.